Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday morning. Today's topic is going to be learn how to respond and not react. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So I'm going to jump right into it. When you're with the narcissist, what's one of the number one things they're looking for from you? That's right, a reaction. And a reaction gives them supply, and it gives them control, and it plays into their web of destruction and lies. In other words, they love reactions. They love it when you are out of your element and they have you playing by their rules. Now keep in mind, if you're on the channel, I'm sure that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Reactions are natural. That's what people do. Like if you see something, like let's say you're driving the freeway and you see something like, oh wow, like that kind of thing, that's a reaction. That's great. That's natural and that's beautiful. That's what human beings do. But when you are with the narcissist or you are with a narcissist, remember how they get supply is by controlling you and controlling your emotions and reactions and the way you react to virtually everything. So whereas a healthy human being may say something to you like, hey, check that out, that's pretty cool, right? And you're like, oh wow, that's great. See, that's a natural interaction between two healthy human beings. But the narcissist may not do it that way. They may be something completely more dramatic or keep pushing you until you're out of you're like, what is it? Like, I don't get it. See that? That's not you being natural. Now, if you're an empath or if you're on this channel similar to me, and I know you are, you like to be in control and just be yourself and let your natural emotions flow. For you, emotions are something you embrace. And if you're crying, it's great. If you're laughing, it's great. If you're jubilant, whatever, excited, that's just how you are. And most likely you embrace that and you feel great about it. All of those things we're talking about right now are things that the narcissist wants to take away from you because they can't experience them authentically. Remember, the narcissist is a parasite. They are mirroring you and they're trying to take all of your beautiful attributes, everything possible from you. And if you're already out of the relationship, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They've already done it. But this respond and don't react, this is a very instrumental tool for life, not just with a narcissist, but for everything you do. So responding is totally different than reacting. Reacting is when you give a reaction or there is a reaction to an event, a phrase, a comment, a situation. Responding is totally different. Now please pay attention to this. Responding is understanding what's going on, taking a couple deep breaths, thinking about it, pausing, processing what it is, and then giving an answer or giving your response. Now, if you're having a natural conversation with somebody, let's say you're at a barbecue and you're just talking, you're going back and forth, but okay, this is a prime time to do it. Maybe someone says to you, hey Jim, I think that you should cut those bushes down there. They're getting a little too tall. And you're like, maybe, and let's pretend that's a narcissist. And you're like, what are you talking about? That's reacting. And see, you just gave the narcissist, which is Jim, fuel. And then he wound you up and then you're like, wow, what is that? That's not cool. I didn't really like that. But if you respond something like this, yeah, Jim, I think I'm going to be doing that. I'll look into that right away. Or, sorry, yeah, Jim, I'm looking into that. Thank you. See how you're composed, you're calm, you're within yourself. You don't give it any emotional feedback to the narcissist or to Jim in that case. That's a small example, but these are real examples. Responding means you are in control of the conversation. It means you are in control of yourself. And you don't allow the narcissist to be in control of you. So let's think about this for a moment. With the narcissist, think of all the games they play, every way possible, just to get a reaction out of you. That's what they do. That's why they gaslight, stonewall, invalidate, silent treatment, all these things. They do it just so you're going to come back to them. Let's take stonewalling for a minute, or silent treatment for a minute. So they're giving you the silent treatment, right? And you're like, what is this? Like, and it's going on days. And believe me, I've gone through this for days. And then finally, you being an empath or a beautiful, bright, shining light like me, you're going to go up to the narcissist, who at the time you don't know is a narcissist. And you're like, hey, what's going on? We're not talking and you're not really being nice. What's the story? See, you're giving them fuel. You're giving them supply. You're giving them the upper hand. You're letting them take control. Now, that's for a different video, but that's an example. And believe me, when you do that, at the time you just think you're being nice and being beautiful and generous and kind, and you are. But it's another manipulation tactic that the narcissist pulls on you. So responding and not reacting is another one. Responding and reacting, it's with everything. Let's pretend that you are, again, you're at the checkout line buying food or something, and the person that's checking you out, maybe they don't really have Maybe they rang up some of your items the wrong way or something. Now you could blow up and be like, what are you doing? I can't believe this. I'm going to be late. Blah, blah, blah. No. Not only is that not good to do, but it's going to make the checkout person feel horrible. And yeah, you should care about them. But also, you're not responding. You're making the focus on you. Maybe that person had a bad day. Maybe they have a difficult time. Maybe it's their first day at work. So if you take pause and caution and say, you know what, hey, I think you rang up those items a couple times when you shouldn't have. Can you check that out again, please? Then they're going to be like, wow, this person's nice, and they're going to probably help you out. But getting back on track with responding and not reacting, it is so important in everyday life with everything you do. Say you're on the freeway, you're driving, and someone cuts you off. Are you going to do something bad? I don't know. Are you? I wouldn't. I would just say, hey, maybe that person has an emergency to get to. Maybe someone in their family just got sent to the hospital, and that person really has to get to the hospital. Things like that. See, put yourself in other people's shoes. But responding and not reacting with the narcissist, this is exactly how they wind you up. This is exactly how they control you and keep controlling you over and over and over again. In your relationship with the narcissist, any day, I'm talking any day, they would do this to you. They would test you. Like another example is this. Watch this with the narcissist. Let's say that you're at work. Or maybe you're not at work this time. It's a beautiful Saturday morning like right now. And the narcissist is at work. And the narcissist texts you at like whatever time it is now, 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. And you roll over and you're sleeping because you're relaxing. And which, by the way, would never happen in my situation, but let's just pretend. Then they text you, hey, can you bring this over? I need this. And you're like, yep, I'm going to do it. I got it. Okay. See, that's a reaction. And you're jumping. You're seeing that the narcissist is testing you, seeing how high you will jump and how quick you will react to the text. Do you follow that? Now, if you take that same example, and I wish I knew this 6 years ago, but I know it now. The same example is, let's pretend I was sleeping, and I roll over and see a text, and I'm like, okay, whatever it is, it can wait, or they can get an Uber to drop it off, or they can pick it up themselves. See, that's being in control, not letting the narcissist get a reaction out of you, not setting your day off in a bad light, and not doing what the narcissist wants you to do. Think about this in every aspect of your life. It could be a neighbor, it could be anybody, but people are constantly testing you. Same thing with work. Maybe someone, not your boss, but maybe someone just gives you a bunch of work. Hey, I have to leave early today because I'm going to the Bahamas for a 2-week vacation. Can you finish this work for me? And you're like, sure, no problem, Jim, I got it. And then you look at the work and it's like everything he was supposed to do for the last 10 days. And you're like, what is this? You got to be kidding me. Like, but you said you're going to do it. And do you do it? I don't know. But do you get my point? They're looking for a reaction out of you. Like maybe you text them, what are you doing, Jim? These examples, they happen every single day, and people are always trying to get one over on you. I'm not suggesting that everyone on the planet is a narcissist or everyone's trying to get a reaction out of you. I'm giving you real life examples of people that could be narcissists, or in my case, are. And I didn't realize it at the time, and all they want is to get a reaction out of you. So let's take another one. You come home from the store. You go to the store, you come home, you bought all the groceries for the week. And again, you forgot to buy the loaf of bread. And the narcissist, again, at the time, you don't know they're a narcissist, but they're like, you bought the wrong bread, what's with this? A healthy person may have said, oh, you got the wrong bread, but it's okay. We'll use this bread this week, no problem. But a narcissist may just light you up for that, have a rage fit, like, how could you do that, blah, blah, blah. See, that what they're doing when they have that rage fit is they're hoping to get a reaction out of you. So you storm out, you get in the car, you get the new bread and say, there, I did it. Are you happy now? Do you see what I'm saying there? You're not in control. They're loving life. They control you again. They're manipulating you. They're winding you up, and they're getting a reaction. Now, in that exact same situation, if you had said, I got the wrong bread, I'll get the other bread next week. Everything else okay? Something like that, and you stay composed within yourself, you win. And it's not a matter of winning or losing. It's about you being in control of yourself. Respond and not react is with everything. Again, another example is this. Let's say you get an email from anybody. It could be a company, your job, a family member, a friend, whomever, and the email is not the nicest email. And you're going to say, I want to get these people right back. I'm going to email them immediately, and I'm going to hit send, and I'm going to tell them exactly what I think. Well, you write the email, and then you're just about to hit send, and you say, wait, maybe should I send this email? I'm not sure. See, that is thinking. That is called being calm. Before you hit the send button, you're responding. You're thinking, maybe I shouldn't send that email yet. I'm going to sleep on it. Maybe I'll send it tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow morning arrives, you wake up and you reread your email that you wrote but you did not send yet, and you're like, oh my God, I can't send this. That's just the wrong thing to do. That's called responding and not reacting. That's called being within yourself and being in control. That is strongly suggested. When you are in control of yourself, your emotions, your feelings, and your actions, you are in control of yourself. When you allow others to control you, again, any part of you, emotions, feelings, actions, you are not within yourself, and you're giving your power, your control to somebody else. Now, I have to explain, for myself in my relationship, yes, I admit that I was taken advantage of, and I fell into this trap numerous times. I would say literally daily. But now with my education and my enlightenment and my empowerment, I understand what responding and not reacting is. And I understand exactly how to do it. And I understand that I am in control of my future and my path. And that is why I'm making this video, for you to understand. If you can master responding and not reacting, you will find that things get so much better for you. You'll find that the things that you used to get frustrated about or upset about or would really wind you up, they don't anymore. And do you know why? Because you're in control of yourself. You're not trying, if someone's trying to wind you up, you're not trying to say, you did that, I'm doing this, you did that, I'm doing, no. You don't play those games anymore. What you do is you let that person send the email or whatever they're gonna do, try to wind you up, you read it, you calmly think about it, process it. If you need to take 10, 20 minutes, if you need to take a day, it doesn't matter. There's no rush to get the answer back to the person. Or maybe you don't answer them at all. And that's another great way to be in charge. But the point is, be calm, be within yourself, understand how you want to reply, and do it. And be in charge of yourself. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I love doing it. From beautiful Costa Rica, this is Andrew. God bless you all. Namaste. I'm going to shoot a couple more videos later this afternoon, and I hope you guys are blessed. Be blessed. I love you all. God bless you. Bye.